Hello and welcome to the 2020 Fordham Softball Preview. I'm joined by head coach Melissa Inouye, the reigning Atlantic 10 Coach of the Year. Congrats again, by the way. Before we get started this opening weekend of the Houston Invitational, let's discuss how the team's been looking. Combining the fall season and this preseason so far, how's the team performing and looking headed into opening weekend?
You know, the fall we challenged ourselves and, we did like a little fall road trip since we had so many newcomers and went up to Providence and played Providence in Boston University, which was an NCAA regional opponent, and that was important for us to kind of face really good competition right away. Nice to face a variety of teams. And then the preseason, the last 3.5 weeks, we're itchy and ready to play. Today got to inter squad again today, probably for our 5th or 6th time facing each other. So we're definitely ready to face other people other than ourselves, that's for sure.
Yeah, I overheard you in the huddle saying that the team is kind of looking not like it's bored, but like, going through the motions like they're ready to go. Speaking of the new faces, JUCO transfer and 4 true freshmen, what impact have you seen from them and expecting from them this season?
Behind the plate, we're the newest there, so we're just kind of working a lot of the relationship with all the pitchers and the batteries. And then obviously got a couple new freshman lefty hitters that are be able to bring a different dynamic to our lineup. But we're excited about the newcomers. They've been competitive and going to be able to compete for time right away.
Okay. What would you say is your team's greatest strength so far?
Obviously, I think we've got some good leadership with Auggie and some of the juniors coming back. I would say pitching. We've got 5 arms, and they're all different, and they all complement each other. And then defensively, the players that were freshmen last year and played quite a bit now are grown up, and everything has been much more they're accustomed to everything now, so they've adjusted really well and looking for them to really step up. So I'd say pitching and defense for sure. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And speaking of that leadership, you got Augie, 2-time captain, BB as a first-time captain as a junior. What was the thought behind selecting those 2, and what are your expectations for them this season?
Well, Augie's a competitor. She's one of our most competitive players, knows how to win, wants the ball at any time, and the bigger the game, the better she is. But I also think she just exudes confidence, and I think that helps other players around her. But also I think she's always a never satisfied kind of player, always is wanting to strive for the best. And then with BB, different dynamic as well. I think she's really approachable for other players and has got a really caring personality, but also one of our hardest workers as well in the weight room, on the field, and looking forward to play a bigger role this year for sure.
All right, awesome, Coach. Thank you, and good luck this weekend in Houston.
Go Rams!
This segment brought to you by Starbucks, specifically its green tea. I'm joined by senior pitcher Madie Aughinbaugh. Madie, it's 2020. You're a senior now. 3 rings, going for a 4th. How is the team feeling this preseason?
I think we're feeling pretty good. We're really young, but I think that's going to work to our benefit. Everyone's hungry, ready to get after it.
Speaking of a young team, you have 5 new faces on the team, a junior transfer and 4 freshmen. What kind of impact are you seeing from them?
They're definitely not acting like freshmen, and I think more so than previous years, they know that they have an important role and that there's not really an adjustment period. They're just going to get thrown to the fire, and I think they're ready for that and excited to be a part of it. Yeah.
You are a 2-time captain now. This is your senior year. You are joined by Briana Pinto. What advice did you give BB to prepare her for this role?
Just that the best way to lead is through your actions. No one wants to be chomped at all the time, so just leading by example and always being someone people can look up to on the field. Yeah.
I'm now joined by junior infielder Briana Pinto. BB, you are just named captain this preseason. Congrats. First of all, what does that mean to you, and how are you preparing for that role this season?
Well, it's definitely an honor to be captain, especially when I've looked up to Augie as a captain last year, and it's definitely a huge role to be co-captain with her as a junior. It also gives me a lot more confidence on the field to be able to be a good influence on the younger girls, because I know what it's like to be on that position, so I'm really excited.
All right, cool. And then just generally, how's the team feeling in this preseason? What is the team looking like heading into this opening weekend?
Well, the team's definitely very excited. We're itching to go. I think we have a great amount of potential, and I think all of our talents combined together will work perfectly to be able to be successful. So I think we're really ready to go, and we're definitely putting a lot more balls in play, which is going to be helpful to win this weekend.
All right. Thank you, Vivi, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.